So I started in the actuarial profession about 25 years ago now. And when I started, it seemed like things were very technical and very focused on managing the numbers and those sorts of things. It's really now more focused on not doing the calculations, but really on understanding the calculations and being able to convey that to managements, to the public, to the various audiences that actuaries work with. Obviously, we've come from an environment, and you hear this in the press all the time, an environment where people had pensions. You had a three-legged stool. So we had pensions, we had people's own funding, and then we had Social Security. It's really not a three-legged stool with three equal legs anymore. There's really a lot more reliance on that employee's funding with the help of the employer's contributions as well. And as the workplace becomes that place to develop your retirement plan, it's really important for employers to help support that education and training that needs to go on to make that viable. Employers really need to supplement their employees' understanding of retirement and of what's needed for retirement. So there's a few things that they can do. I think just some level of financial literacy or financial education that can be given to a broad group of employees would be very valuable, and some companies do that. Another thing companies do is offer some more individualized training. So maybe they do those lunch and learn sessions, focus more on financial management rather than investment management. But then they offer some of their employees at certain periods of time a session with an individual advisor. So I think one of the really difficult challenges that people are facing right now is that they're in this transition of having to plan for their retirement more than any other generation has recently, and also trying to help their kids go to college. And we know that the costs of college have just skyrocketed over the last 20 years. So that's one of the dilemmas that a lot of clients that I have face. We can tell people how much it would cost to fund the college education. We can tell them how much it would cost to fund the retirement. And you need to combine those two to see if that's a realistic picture. Just remember what's kind of become a cliche, you can't borrow money to retire. So looking at what your resources are for retirement and then fitting in what's available for college really makes a lot of sense.